I'm finally redoing one of my videos I created 6 years ago. That video has had over 333,000 views. And while the exercises in that video are still really helpful, it's time for an update. Hi guys, I'm Michelle from Virtual Hand Care, and in this updated video, follow along with me as we work on hand and finger exercises to decrease stiffness. And unlike in my other video, I thought we would go ahead and do the exercises on both hands. First, we are going to do these on our right hand, but if you're looking for exercises just for your left, go ahead and click a little farther ahead. But hey, this video is long. We're doing 10 repetitions of many exercises on all the fingers on both hands. So put aside all those other things that you have going on and let's dedicate some time to your hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these exercises with my elbow propped up on a pillow here just for comfort. You can do that, or you can do them on your lap. You can do them with your arm just resting down on a table, whatever is comfortable for you. So in order to work through that finger stiffness, that hand stiffness, it's really important to make sure we start with the little joints of our fingers. And so with that, the first exercise is called PIP blocking. So we're gonna go ahead and use our left hand to just lightly pinch our index finger. We're gonna start with the index finger first. And what you're looking to do is bring your fingers down just a little bit to allow some movement of the DIP crease. That's this first crease right here. And my right thumb is blocking the rest of my finger from moving. So I'm trying to keep my finger as straight as possible. And then what you want to do is actively try to bend just the tip of your index finger and back up. That's 1. And down. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to the middle finger. Same thing, you want to go ahead and lightly pinch your middle finger right below the DIP crease, right? Because we want the tip of the middle finger to move only. So my thumb is on the back, preventing that middle joint from moving. Let's go ahead and do 10 of those as well. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. If those other fingers are kind of moving with you, that's okay. Let them move. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the ring finger. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to the small finger. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to the thumb. We're also going to do the tip of the thumb. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next joint down. So let's go back to the index finger and we're gonna do PIP blocking exercises. So that's where we move just the PIP joint, that middle joint of each of our fingers. Again, take that left hand, and now this time you are going to place your finger just a little bit below that PIP crease. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the middle finger. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making sure you're going all the way up and all the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to the ring finger. For this side, if you want to go ahead and use your thumb of your other hand just to kind of block right below that crease, you can place your hand that way if that feels more comfortable for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now let's go ahead and go to the small finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now that we've worked the little joints in the fingers, let's go down to the bigger joint here, our MP joints. And we're gonna just isolate the knuckles. So place your other hand just below this crease right here. This is called our palmar crease. So we wanna make sure that we just support the wrist and the hand in the palm here. And then you want to try to just lightly bend just the large knuckles while you're keeping the rest of the finger joints straight. And then you go back up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, next is tendon glides. This is gonna let the tendon nice and lightly glide through the pulleys and all those little spaces through our fingers and our palm. So to do this, you wanna start with the fingers as straight as you can go. Then you're gonna go ahead and go into a hook fist, which is where you're keeping the large knuckles straight. Then you come down into a full fist. or as much of a fist as what you can do for now. Go ahead and go back up into a hook and straight. That's 1. Hook, fist, hook, straight. That's 2. Hook, fist, hook, straight. 3. Hook, fist, hook, straight. 4. 5. Hook, fist, hook, straight. That's 6. 7. 8. Hook, fist, hook, straight. That's 9. And 1 more. Hook, fist, hook, straight. And that's 10. Good job. Now we're going to go into the thumb O exercise. So that's where we're working on a little bit more thumb mobility. So we're going to go ahead and touch the tip of the thumb to the tip of the index finger, trying to make a O. So that gets a nice curl of the index finger and a nice curl of the thumb. Now if yours kind of looks more like this, that's okay. Just continue to try to work on making that O or that circle. And then go ahead and open. And we're going to go ahead and do 10 to each finger. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now to the middle finger. Ready? Tip to tip, making an O or a circle here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now to the ring finger, trying to touch tip to tip. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And to the little finger, if you can. If you can only get this far, that's okay. Just do what you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we are going to go into finger abduction and finger adduction. You can do this up like this, or you can do this down on a table, whatever's comfortable for you. Ready? Open, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we're at our last exercise. What you're going to do is take your other hand and place it in a C position. And what you're going to do is come on top of the knuckle, just above the knuckle of your index finger, and then your thumb is going to go kind of on your index fingernail or just above it if that's a little uncomfortable. You can place it anywhere. And what we're looking to do is we're going to go ahead and lightly push that index finger down into our palm. Hold that a second or two, and then you want to relax that. And that's one. And you're going to go ahead and lightly stretch down again into that C position. Hold that a couple of seconds. That's 2. That's 3. And again, just holding for a few seconds. That's 4. Notice I'm not going all the way straight after that. We're just working on trying to get some flexion here. Stretching down. Hold a few seconds. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. And 10. Good job. All right, now we're going to go to the middle finger. Same thing. Keep going. All the fingers should be nice and relaxed with these stretches, okay? Just making sure wrist is back a little bit and then fingers are just nice and relaxed. And we're going to go ahead and just try to lightly stretch down all the joints into the palm of that middle finger. Hold a few seconds and relax. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to the ring finger now. With the ring finger, you can go ahead and continue to do it this way. You can, if your hand or arm or shoulder is getting a little tired, you can go ahead and rest down, and you can always stretch this way in a different position. That can be very helpful if you're just noticing a little bit of, neck strain or shoulder strain. But I'm going to go ahead and maintain up here just so I can show you the exercise. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now continue to just keep all those fingers nice and relaxed, and now we're going to work on that small finger. Again, keeping that wrist back just a little bit, lightly push that knuckle down and lightly push the tip of that finger down into your palm. Hold here. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and with each one try to go a little farther and farther, and 10. Good job. And now we're going to go ahead and stretch the thumb. So you want to go ahead and take your other hand and just nice and lightly curl your thumb across your palm. You can do this a couple different ways. You can make that C and you can stretch your thumb across that way, or you can just use your whole hand. And again, you can rest it down in a different position if you want to. Hold this for a couple seconds and then relax. That's 1. And 2, and notice my fingers are nice and relaxed too. They're not straight and extended as I'm trying to stretch the thumb. You want everything to be nice and relaxed. That's 3. That's 4. Really making sure you're stretching each joint. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, and 1 more. And and 10. And just kind of lightly wiggle and move those fingers and your thumb. Now you can go ahead and repeat those exercises a couple of times a day, depending on how much stiffness that you have or how often you notice the stiffness wants to settle in. Sometimes you have to do them a few times a day to kind of keep ahead of that stiffness. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do these on our left hand. We're gonna do the same exact exercises. Again, you can prop up on your pillow or on your lap. Just make sure that you're nice and comfortable. So the first exercise is DIP blocking to the left hand. So now you're gonna use your right hand to come right below the tip of that index finger right there at that DIP crease. And now we're gonna go ahead and do 10 DIP blocking exercises where you just bend the tip of the finger only. And you don't let the rest of the finger bend, right? We just want to isolate the tip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, now let's go ahead and go to the middle finger. Again, just isolate the tip of the middle finger only. 1, 2, and if those other fingers kind of move, that's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now to the ring finger. So when it comes to ring and small finger, you can continue to block this way, or you can move your hand around to the other side and use more of your thumb to block right below that DIP crease. Whatever's comfortable for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now the little finger DIP. 1, all the way down and all the way straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the tip of the thumb. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's go ahead and do PIP blocking exercises. We're gonna go ahead and pinch right below the middle crease now, that PIP crease. Ready? 1, go ahead and go all the way down and all the way straight, just as much as you can. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now to the middle finger and that PIP joint. Ready? Down and straight. And if the other fingers move, that's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to that ring finger. Ring finger PIP joint. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the little finger now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we want to work the large knuckles, the MP joints. So we already did the DIP and PIP. Let's go ahead and place our right hand kind of in the palm right below the distal palmar crease here, right below that. If you go higher, you're gonna block those knuckles. But what we wanna do is flex or bend just the knuckles while keeping the rest of the fingers straight. And back up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now on to our next exercise. We're gonna go into doing tendon glides. So you wanna start by straightening all the fingers all the way straight. Then we're gonna go into a hook fist or a claw fist where you just bend the two little joints of the fingers, and then you try to go into making a fist, a full fist if you can. Back up into a hook fist and straight. That's 1, hook, fist, hook, straight. That's 2. Let the thumb go ahead and help out as well and go into a hook and fist and hook and straight. That's 3, hook, fist, hook, straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, the next exercise is an O exercise or a circle. What you're trying to do is make an O or a circle by touching each of the fingertips to the thumb. But we're gonna go ahead and start with the index finger. So you wanna make sure you touch the tip of the index to the tip of the thumb, making a circle or an O as much as you can, and then open all the way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now to the middle finger. Ready? Tip to tip, making a circle or an O. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now to the ring finger. Tip to tip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lastly, the little finger. Ready? Reach across the palm with your thumb if you can. If not, just do what you can. And open all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna go into finger abduction and adduction. So we're gonna spread those fingers and that thumb apart. You can do this exercise here, or you can do it down on a table, whatever's comfortable for you. Ready? Spread them apart, open up that palm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going to go into what's called a C stretch. What we're going to do is use our other hand. So you're going to use your right hand, make a C with your index and your thumb. Relax your left hand. We're going to start with the index finger. And you want to go ahead and place your index finger above the knuckle here, and then your thumb anywhere on the index finger that feels comfortable for you. You can put it on the nail, maybe a little higher if the nail's a little sensitive. Just place it whatever's comfortable for you. And then what you're doing is you're lightly then trying to push the index finger down into a little more flexion, however far you can go. This shouldn't be painful at all. You just want a nice gentle type of stretch, holding a few seconds and then relaxing. And we're not going to go up into full extension. We're working just on flexion. So we're just relaxing and keeping the fingers down close to our palm after each stretch. And that's 2. That's 3. You can place your thumb wherever is comfortable for you. Sometimes that thumb feels like it gets in the way. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And now we're gonna go ahead and just leave that nice and relaxed, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the same C stretch to the middle finger now. Ready? Lightly pushing into your palm, hold a few seconds. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, and one more. 10. Good. Now let's go ahead and go to the ring finger. Ready? Pushing down just to what you can do. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more to that ring finger. And 10. Good. Okay, now let's go to the small finger side here. Ready? Relax that wrist back. Lightly pushing down with the index and curling with the thumb. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and just lightly let them just kind of lightly wiggle out. And now let's go ahead and stretch the thumb. So you can do this a couple ways. You can continue to make that C and you can stretch that thumb across your palm, or you can just go ahead and use your whole hand and lightly stretch your thumb across your palm, making sure your fingers are nice and relaxed. You can do this propped up, or if your shoulders are getting a little tight, neck's getting a little tight, you can do this resting down on your lap or on a pillow. And you would hold that a few seconds and then relax. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Making sure you're bending at all the joints in the thumb if you can. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And one more. And that's 10. And just lightly start moving those fingers around, the thumb around. Hopefully that left hand is feeling a little bit more loose and less stiff. And depending on your stiffness level or how quickly you become stiff again, you might have to repeat these exercises a couple times a day. Now, if you found this video helpful, do please give it a like and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. If you're looking for more ways to work on your finger flexibility, but also ways to help improve your grip strength, your hand strength, your pinch strength, then you need my Get a Grip exercise program. And I'll put the link here. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.